There we go. And welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We got our ass handed to us last night with those, oh, I'm overeating. Right. Yeah. We kept getting our butt kicked by the two bandits in the camp just, southwest? Northwest? Can't really see with those icons all over the place. Southwest of us here. So, and I was thinking, like, what's going on? Why it shouldn't be this hard? Like 2 hits and like our life was like gone. And we're still learning the combat system and stuff. So it seemed a little bit ridiculous. What we could do. So there's two things. One, we can go. What I'm thinking is I'm not equipped enough. I got this crappy little sword. Here, burger sword. Short sword. See, it's really not good. Since I had found that first sword, our strength and agility have gone up. So I'm thinking it is time to upgrade. So first thing we can do, and I believe we have the money for it. So let's head over to Talmberg. I don't think this quest is going anywhere. I'm hoping that this quest is not one of those that has a strict timeline. We might actually get accosted by some bandits. If we do, it might actually be a good thing. If they're easier, hopefully they're easier than those guys, and we might be able to get a bit better equipment. I think right now I almost have like no armor whatsoever on me. Looks like we got here safe. Go. Right. And let's go visit. I think the first place we should probably go is the blacksmith. Is this? Oh. Can I have a bounty here? I can talk to this dude, see if he has anything to say, tell me. I guess not. He doesn't like me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had a bounty on this place. In this place. Wonder if they're gonna stop me. Trader. Combat arena. I still have my bed. Cool. We could try to get these keys. This is another, the stealth, stealth quest that we had gotten. Trader, this is that cheap guy right here, right? I mean, money. He has to sell though.
G'day.
G'day.
Can we trade? If you've got the coin.
I've got the coin. You have the coin? Torch, armor, food. Oh, well, that's probably pretty good, actually. Holy crap, that's expensive. Wow, is that ever expensive? Well, that's crazy. Got some lockpicks and a treasure map. That's insane. I'm not getting that. I'm fine with not being able to save when I want. See, can't even save. Okay, this is actually not where I wanted to go. Bit of the town. It was down. Oh, Ratai. This is the place that has the blacksmith. You can actually do some work, maybe get some money. But let us go. Let's travel up to this place, the horse, and maybe we'll get accosted by some bandits. Which will give us better equipment. Again, the materializing horse. The saddle. The graphics amazing. Just freaking amazing. Let's put a waypoint. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's do it. What's the pig icon? Oh, I overate. Ah, that's funny. There's an icon on the bottom of the screen there. Yeah, so if we do a little bit of questing, a little bit of exploring, get better equipment, I'm sure we'll have a much easier time against those two Darn bandits. Oop. I guess we have to go this way. Is that a rock? Okay, that was a tent. Once we learn to read, it's going to be much easier. We'll actually have a couple of books to read in our inventory already for skills. This terrain is amazing. We also do some hunting. There was the tanner in one of the cities that gave us a. He told us that he would pay us nicely for deer skins and stuff. Fun. Dog ahead. Does that mean people? Ooh, it looks like a big town. Nice. Maybe we'll find better equipment here as well. Utzitz. Oh, they talked about this place. Road to Utzitz. And a new fast travel point. Very nice. Along my teleporting horse. Lumiere. Why can't I talk to you, Lumiere? You're named. Scribe. Over here. She's always bugged out. What the heck? Okay. Sign on one side, door on the other. Or is there even a door? I guess it must be this one. Wonder how much this is going to cost me.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Cool. Again, hopefully that quest is not time-based.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Read the book.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through.
Okay. Do I have to... Oh. Are the words changing? I don't understand. Am I supposed to be doing something? Or just escape? Oops. I read the book. Well, that's not true, but...
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Oh, crap. I need to read it again.
Maybe I'd better read it again.
No need to rush. It's always hard at first.
Okay, I was wondering if I actually had to read the text. Okay. That's funny. One day, a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was heavy and lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him, but he took it. Home. I was like, what that word? On second thought, and soon found his delight. It was an egg of pure gold. Every morning, same thing occurred, and soon he became rich selling his eggs. As he grew rich and grew greedy, thinking to get once all the gold goose could give, he killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. All right then, seems simple enough.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about a fellow and a goose. That being greedy doesn't pay.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read them?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Kind of neat. I like these little side quests here. Oof. Read Latin text. Well now. Not sure what I could possibly get out of this. Or the S keys. G. And there's also the fact that the letters scrambled up. You notice the capital letters are in the middle. Well, we'll see what kind of questions he asks.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
The fuck? What? Trying to see if I remember any of these words. Unus em libertam. I know libertam is actually a real Latin term. I don't know. I'm gonna pick this one.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons
Nice.
before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank
Fun.
you, Domine. I'm
Only
feeling
because
a lot,
there was like
wiser.
one Latin term that I knew. Had nothing to do with the book. Awesome. So we know how to read. There. Eating. Level 3. And I can pick something. All books are cheap from the shop. When reading, you'll get tired and hungry places slowly as normal. I think hungry and sleepy is not a big problem. Cheaper books sounds good to me. Alright, let's read our books. I think if I sit down... Yeah, I have a plus to reading. Now... This one... on stealth. Study. Geez, I don't know. How long does it take to study a book? Comfort, progress. Like it. This is like the best incorporation of skill book ever. So now, instead of waiting around doing nothing, I can just go read a skill book. Pretty cool. You have a couple hours to wait before a quest. Grab a book. Instead of just killing time doing nothing, kill time and get in and work on your reading skill. Very, very clever. Why is my progress only 86%? Maybe you can't do everything at once. I'm just gonna pop to 100 at the end. Level reading. Can't focus reading anymore. Okay, awesome. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Do we know how to read? See what else is in this town. We'll visit around. What kind of shops we have. 8. Great. Okay. 5.
G'day.
Just food seller. Do we have any food? We have plenty of dried meat and stuff, so fine. Cutlery. Cutlery. Grocer. Trader. Oh, okay, traders.
There's something lying there, isn't there?
Notice my stuff is up on the floor? Cool.
God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
What about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. All right, so?
Let's level. Okay, nothing else. Omniac. Penalties on stats falling out of jail. Okay, so we haven't. Next one is on level 6, and we are what? Level 5. Okay. Not too much stuff from that guy. Lodging. Church. One more. Oh, tavern. I think. Oh. Another grocer. Alright, well there's not too much for us here. Like, should probably head out. Trying to get caught by bandits, so I guess we're this way. Can I stop? Can't stop it, no. Go. Hold up. Fight. Holy shoot. Holy crap! Wow. Holy Jesus. Okay, so I guess I'm running. I didn't expect there to be 5 people. I wonder if I can actually make it out of here. Oh god. Kill him instead. Can you help? Help me? Oh god. They're still coming. Can I hide from them? I want to see if I can. Here's a clearing. I could probably see them in enough time. This girl. Oh, hello. Ginger. Oh, look.
It's not my fault. There was nothing I
Seriously,
could have done
we
to
just-
help. I was frozen solid. I couldn't even open my mouth. I couldn't even get a peep out. They would have killed me if
stumble
I'd
upon
said
the
anything.
main quest.
I couldn't stop what happened. I'm not to blame.
Like,
What's the matter, laddie? Need a shit?
shit. Just ask me if I need shit because I'm crouching.
Some other fellows turned up.
Is he gonna attack me? There's actually not much here. Not sure if he was helping. Ginger was helping him? What? I probably screwed everything up, didn't I? I'm not gonna kill him. Oh, crap. It was a trickle burner kid. Damn it. 21. This is yesterday. Seriously? Well, we're gonna learn the true consequences of the game now. I don't need lockpicks left. Like, I mean, I can at least loot them, but it doesn't have anything. Can't believe I stumbled upon this camp. Now I have no idea where this ginger dude is. It's so funny. It didn't tell me anything about objective failed, so I guess I didn't screw it up completely. Oh, I want to see if I can sleep. I mean, might as well commit. At least I can save here. There you go. Can't sleep while in combat. I'm in combat. Maybe this ginger dude is around here somewhere. I mean, one way to, definitely a way to, like, go through the main quest would be kill Ginger. I mean, it's not exactly the diplomatic way. Not the way I would have wanted. Heck. Well, if we're here, we probably ran right back to camp. So let's go there. It's very cool though, because they told me that I'll tell you where he is once you handle those bandits. And, like, if I wanted to really be clever, I could have thought, well, they must be hiding him somewhere around here. The ginger guy's not here. Okay. So sleep this off. Forget it ever happened. It's almost nightfall too. I really wonder what the hell's gonna happen. But so that was at this camp here. Those bandits here. God, there was freaking 6 of them. Guess we could try to find a bed. I'm guessing there's one empty bed here because I knocked the guy out. We'll go look for him again in the morning. Maybe he went back to the camp. just knocked him out. Didn't kill him. Oh, the red guy might actually just go back. He's not gonna like me much though. I should do that more often, just to like random people, just knock people out, because my stealth skill went up. If I look at the skill points. Combat. Skills. Stealth. Oh, point to spend. Big. Lets you knock people out from a crouching position. After committing a crime, you get a +1 bonus to strength and vitality until you not leave the scene of the crime. Bonus to strength and vitality. You move almost silently in the rain. Noise of your footsteps by 70%. You knock people out from a crouching position. I like that. Takedown. I already have that. Crouching without movement. You get a 30% stealth bonus. That's cool. How do you kill from? That's what. 5%. 5 more. 3 more. 2 more of those. Actually, sounds kind of. I'm constantly committing crime. Let's just leave it later. Choose something else. Alright, where's this camp? Haha, game just crashed. Well, that's a first. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened before. I can not reboot the computer, but the game. Our first major crash. At least we just slept. Which means it just saves. I wonder if my logbook got updated since I found Ginger, but I lost him. I have to find. Guardian said that if I deal with the man. Okay, so it didn't really register in the game the fact that I actually found him. Maybe because I was in combat. Wait an hour. I could actually read. Read an hour or so. Get the sun up. Come on. And a stool. Cooking I can deal with fire. Deal with fire? What does that mean, deal with fire? We're almost done this one. I don't have the reading skill in this book. What? Don't go all crappy on me there. Freaking me. Oh, I wonder why seriously? It didn't register our loading. It really messed up. Oh, check here. See if we can't find our save. Yeah, god damn it. Nothing at all. Oh well. This might be for the best. It's a little bit, couple minutes. Let's just head straight towards... Now that we know where he is, though, we can go directly there. Just skip over this part altogether. Because it was right here. Yeah, why not? We'll see how that plays out. Is it morning? It is morning. A horse. There he is. Well, hopefully you don't have too many of those kind of bugs. Okay, I already put the marker. Yeah, that'd be pretty annoying. Because the only thing really we missed, or we have to redo, is the learning to read part. That's not a big deal. I know how to do that now. Quick. We could like just run straight up there, learn to read, run back down. Oh. Shot. That's one hell of a... Hear him out, listen to what he has to say, and then we'll see. This camp. What the heck? Okay.
Hey, what are you up? What's going on there? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh God! That's funny. These are the guys that kept on killing me.
To arms! Get over here! Hey, all of you!
Oh, yeah. All right, fine. I'll try it again.
Gone weak at the knees, have you? Ow! Fuck! Show what you're made of.
Oh, I missed it again. Ow! Freaking good, this guy. Oh, idiot! I was pushing the wrong button. And this is why we're not doing this anymore. Okay, so I guess I ran right in the wrong direction into the camp that we kept on going yesterday. Let's just go the right direction this time. Over like here. make him teleport over here. Very funny. Still a little buggy. Okay. Can't go through bushes. Jesus. Oh, this is the hunting camp, I think. Or hunting spot. Good, we're accumulating some good spots for later when we actually want to go hunting. They get marked on the map. We're dying quite a bit, but it's good in a way because like if you don't feel weak at the beginning, it's kind of freaking pointless. It's you don't feel weak at the beginning, then you're not gonna feel very powerful at the end. You don't have a sense of progression. Somewhere around here, that camp. Kind of hobble. Sun's coming up, so it'll be easier to find it once that's once the sun's completely up. Let's check where we are. Try to remember. Here? Could be. We were coming down, if I remember correctly, we were coming down from the town. We came through here. Actually, it could have been here. But anyway, we'll check this spot and then we'll go back down. Oh, there's a garden. What's that stuff? Comfrey, okay. There right now. You'd think that a garden would indicate that there's some kind of structure nearby, but come down. Okay, so I'm thinking it's not this side. Road. Go to the other side of the path. Here's the path. Oh. Found it. Oh, is that it? Again, it's going to be easier to find structure in the trees. Right now it's a lot of shadow. Oh, path. Oh. Can't save it. You know what? I'm thinking these guys in the camp, like the two guys who keep killing us, is probably a way to tell you that you're not strong enough to get by this. Like,
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
nice. Okay. Tell me about the limpy one.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
You have to go there for reading.
Saw him
Perfect.
a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Might as well.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I suppose I could. Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Again, kill the bandits. I'm really not really not equipped to handle this. See, no indication. I mean, there's a camp there. You have to go to Ulitz. Ulitz, what? Ginger in a pickle. Ask you to deal with the bandits. I must. Yeah, probably Ulitz. Where to find the limping bandit who'd seen during the raid. Maybe I can squeeze the whereabouts of Peter from him. Okay. So everything's leading north. The bandits we saw earlier are north, and this is north, so we can follow the A. Problem is, we do end up finding these people. We are very ill-equipped to handle freaking 8 of them. Ridiculous. I guess I could do with the horse for a bit. I like my teleporting horse. At least on the horse I can run. And the impenetrable bushes. Squeeze through here. Oh, you actually passed through the bushes. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the town. We can do the reading thing again quickly, and then find that limping dude. At some point, we should be able to go back to Rattay or the stud farm to report in what we found. Get some support to deal with these ruffians. Maybe we can steal a couple things off their bodies before the cutscene goes through. What's this here? This place. Oh, right. We went right through here. We didn't. Wow. It's wow, huge place this. Oh, party hoots. This is another. We should go into this place and see what they have. They have a market or a blacksmith. Good. I'm not discovering anything. Do I have to be off the horse? Butcher. Trying to do this quickly. Okay, there's one last part over there. It's like a horse trader. Okay, makes sense. Alright. So we got all these points. We're running all the way up. Good. He has a house on the edge of town. This is the edge of town. But he also said that he was drinking at night, so probably the best place we can go. Right then. Come on. Shitty horse. going on here? I think it's just a family getting up. Oh. Oh.
You won't get away
You won't. I'll get you.
I'll smash you like a rat.
Nice.
You showed him.
Ha.
And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small
like
reward.
one.
Thanks.
Huh. That was cool. Now we can loot him. Lockpick. Potion. Nothing else on him. Yeesh. Alright. At least we won a fist fight. We're getting pretty good at that. By the music. The tavern here. No. Alright, let's go learn to read. Get it out of the way. Then we can start looking for that guy. But either way, we need to. Once we learn to read, we're definitely gonna find a place to. You're still in combat? What the heck? If I get out of town and come back in. The music started right when I stole from that guy, so can't skip time while in combat. I'm not in combat. Seriously? There we go. Okay, good. Again, might be a couple little, maybe little bugs, or just a mechanic. It did, like I said, the music did start when I stole from that guy. So somebody might have noticed me stealing from the thief, which I didn't really think it would matter. Or, I guess it makes sense. Scribe is here. Let's quickly
God be
go
with
through
you.
this and read.
I'd like to learn to read.
You. Bear in mind it.
All right.
Very well.
Groshen.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well. He did break his vow.
Skip
better than to
part.
dishonor
Skip
it here.
all. I'm not sure what the skip all means.
There's a
Okay.
book here on the table. Try to read it.
Have to
Will I
at least look
manage?
at it.
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Countryman Goose. Okay, it's the same story. Could have been tricky and given another story. And I read the book.
I've read the book.
Wonderful.
That being greedy.
Excellent. Like I told.
Does that mean
Yes, you have. Now there's a.
I?
Do this. Okay, got here. The middle option again. You know, it's one.
I read the page.
So tell me.
Put it down.
Good
Thank you.
Alright. We have to wait around till night anyway. So might as well read it what we can. Inventory. Others. We have 2 books. Keys, so we can either work on the opening locks, which actually would be much better than stealth. There's so many lock things. Study. Like this. Right, now let's go find a place to rest for the day, and we'll sleep till the night hours, and we'll find the tavern. We'll find that limping guy. Save our progress at the same time. So, tavern. Tavern. I don't remember seeing tavern. Street. No. Opposite. Lodging.
What do you need?
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed, there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And there's more. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
Vashek.
When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
Can I sleep here?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
The night.
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
I'm not gonna pay haggle too.
Here you are.
You all like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is.
Right.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Supposed to get here. Nice little room. Gotta eat something. Good. Now we got that saved. We can read now. And also, I like the sound that he mentioned Gertrude, the herbal woman. We want to go learn how to do alchemy because we're gonna have some fun with potions and poisons. I'll poison my arrows, poison everybody. Oh, here we go. So, dude with limp.
What is it?
Damn!
God be with you.
It's fine. I'm on the lookout for a limpy dude.
Jesus, look where you're going.
So freaking cool. Villager, 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 villager. Guard. Keeper, okay. Loomer. Maple. Villager. Quest giver. Weird that there's kept on saying that there's not going to be markers for quest givers. Oh, more in here. Villager. Villager. Vasek. Why can't I talk to him? I just sit down?
Could do with a bite to eat.
Can't talk to them that way.
Here you are. And good health.
The best of health.
Eat from pot. 25. What do you need to cook? Oh, apple. I have an apple. I have a pen. Pineapple, apple, pen. Hunting arrows. Limpy dude. Or at least I think he's probably one of those guys, but I can't talk to him. Right? Ginger asked me to deal with the bandits. Well, I can't do that yet.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Oh, go get up and limp. Has to be one of these two. Or actually, has to be this guy.
Obi-Wan.
They're all moving around, so can't imagine I have to wait that long. Cheap wine, cooked pork. Salami. Holy. For just one? We at least have something a little bit more. Yeah, alright. Haggler. At least we've had one savior snaps.
Let's talk about the price.
He's not limping.
Why not?
Agree?
That's not enough.
I'll just take her price. It'll piss her off.
Well, that's a decent price.
Now that he's up though, maybe I can talk to him.
righty.
Bash.
Hey!
Villager. Here.
Here, enjoy.
These two guys are named as well. Crap. Well, we've been searching around, we haven't seen anyone with a limp. Why the hell can I talk to these people? All these people are walking normally. I don't feel like going house to house. Edge of town, this is pretty edge of town. Okay, well I can read for an hour and then see if anything changes. Cool. Awesome. Level in reading. And did I percent skills? Nice. First aid 2. That sounds friggin' 24% or effective. You can also apply your healing skills in dialogue. That sounds very... While you have +1 bonus to strength, agility, and ability in speech. Can't be combined with a burger perk. Like that. Increases sight distance with fast travel and also the chance of evading. No, I don't want to evade. I want to actually be invaded. Savage. I have 2 points, so first aid and savage sounds really good, actually. First aid 2. Perfect. Aid 1, aid 2, scouting, and savage. In the wilds, I have +1 strength, ability, each. I have, oops, another perk here. Eating. Books are cheaper. Okay, yeah, so we took this the last time. Let's look around, and I want to make sure that I want to sleep at least a little bit. Oh, everyone's gone. Okay, well, we'll take a look around town more then. I'm sleeping. How far are people? Right there. Oh, she's right there. Okay. I'm not gonna try to lockpick. If I mess it up, everyone's gonna be woken up and I'm gonna be hauled to jail. Energy 100%. Maybe I should read more. Sitting here. It passes the time anyways. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You've already read this book from cover to cover. Oh. Even though it's like pitch black. Wow, I'm reading a lot faster. Maybe I could sleep an hour, get my energy back up. So, oh, cool. 100%. Did I gain a skill? In stealth. Okay, so it just increases. It gives you XP. It doesn't like give you a level. That's cool too. Yeah. Let's sleep for an hour or so. Yeah. I like the 90 or something. He'll save. Energy 94, perfect. Enough. On our way. Alright, so let's start with up here. We'll work our way down. Shouldn't be too hard to spot a guy that's with a limp. This might actually be this town also that there's a guy that has food poisoning. And his quest will get us to the herbalist. It's a barn, not a house. Area. At least eat. No one's around. Might as well get a little thieving done. Nice. So, what qualifies as the house at the edge of town? This could be it as well. Anybody yet? Oh, yeah. Wash myself in. No limp. Hi. Oh, shush. a limp.
Who's that? Answer me.
Me. Okay. Oh, I can't talk to anybody. Very weird. Just a sheep's pen. Nothing around here. Jesus, man, this is a huge place. I don't want to look around for hours. You can go get the other quest from the...
What's going
Us. What? No limpy dudes. Let's go to church. Oh, okay, so he was at church. Now he's at the inn. Okay, what is this? Oh, he's in there. Crap. Guess the priest can't knock. Oh. Hello. Why is a father swinging a sword?
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
Sounds reasonable.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Sounds perfect. I want to all the way over here. Gertrude, holy shit. That's a ways away. Oh, blacksmith here. Oh, that's good to know. Next to a camp. Maybe we can go there after. I want to see if I can get blacksmith work. Sounds like fun. This guy is also giving quest orders. Okay, so this is Uts. So all of this is okay. So based on not a house. Edge of town, little cabin here. What would be considered the edge of town? Could be here, I suppose. Okay, we'll check these two houses, and then we'll go off to see Gertrude. Hate having quests undone. Too bad we didn't see him at the pub, though. Like a good place to go. Woo! At least it didn't kill me. Again, no limp. This guy's walking around here. Anybody home? No?
What's going on there?
Is something the matter?
Looking for a limpy bastard. Hey Seb, I'm glad you like the game. Glitcher? Kinda messed up the game, but went back on track. How do you mean you messed up the game? Alright, so we'll just go... Yeah, we'll head towards there. We'll come back. We have to come back anyways for the priest. We can try another night at the pub. Fought the guy before I had to, and I stole his stuff before I had to. Oh, Seb, follow the game. Activated the perk Savage. Okay, cool. I am stronger. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot more time in the wild than in the city, so. Yeah, but all went back on track when I knocked him out in his sleep. Ha! I love that about this game. Like no two people's playthrough is gonna be the same. Ooh, creepy. Look at that. is not the one that I saw in the alchemy. Oh, an alchemy bench. Nice. Purple one.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up.
Drugs.
I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
Nope. It makes me want to eat. This is herbs. Herbs. Paris. What ointment? So why did you let them have ointment at all? Did you change? Why did you change your mind? What did they want the ointment for?
What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with
Understand how they feel, they recognize that.
I understand how they feel.
Judge not,
Yeah,
lest
whatever.
ye be judged.
Their plea or the clink of their coin?
Okay. I just want to go through the
And why are you
motions
so
here.
worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
They
burn them alive.
That they do.
It didn't bother you before.
What ointment?
What kind of ointment was it?
One that
Okay,
will
she already
show
told
you.
me this. I don't know why I was
So
waiting.
all this.
The ointment.
Okay.
I want to know something. I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to
Yeah,
keep
okay.
them safe.
Oh, God. Fine, I'll check it out.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women.
Fine. But let's see what we can do with the herbalist thing. Oh, we have a book here. Start alchemy. Read. And oh, I can make. Okay, herbalist is diggity bomb. Okay, nettle and belladonna. I don't think I have any belladonna. I don't think I have belladonna. I've been picking up friggin'. Oh man. Must be rare. So it's a white flower. Let's see what else we can do here. Can I change the page? Herbs Q. page? Oh, here we go. Belladonna. Beware of this plant for a greatly toxicity and is unstable. Apothecary, blah blah blah. Mountain valley, blah blah blah. It grows in clearings and leafy woods, but it is best not to seek it at all. Very poisonous. Is there other belladonnas? Thistle? Marigold. And I have poppy. I got plenty. Oh wait, let me go back to put poppy here. If I remember right, it brings fatigue, reduces stamina. Okay, that was a poisonous plant. Okay, all I need to do is find the poison. Hey, the H you gave her. Alright, so is there anyone else that's poisonous? I mean, we're seeing a lot of helps with strength, improves speech, spells fatigue, but increases hunger. Cool. Strengthens agility, speech, agility above the stamina, strong poison. I don't think I have this. Yet it increases vitality. Increases agility, health. Very potent. Okay, we really need to find some belladonna. And strength, spell fatigue, lower speech. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff, but so if we go to recipes now, shave your snaps. Oh, we don't have any other recipes. That's cool though. That the 1 nettle and 2 belladonna. I'm just gonna write that down. I don't think we can save it. So 1 nettle and 2 belladonna. So let's take a couple minutes and see if we can't find some. There we go. I'd love to be able to show you guys the alchemy system. It's amazing. So leafy woods and clearings. Just look for that. Not it. No. Kind of a red flower. I have no idea how rare it is. It has to be pretty rare. We need it for savior snaps. I mean, if we can make our own savior snaps, my god, we can make a fortune. Selling them. It'd be much more practical to be able to use them too. Oh. No, it's just red leaves. Not really clearing, is it? Oh, it'd be nice to find a garden full of belladonna. Second earphone. And as usual, marketing. Herb Paris is poisonous, isn't it? Did they say it was poisonous? And this is, yada yada yada. There's a clearing out here. Again, I don't want to spend 3 hours looking for herbs, but ooh, bought here. Nobody around. Sword.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody
Bread
stay
and
calm.
carrots.
Everybody stay
And
calm.
a fancy shirt.
Stay
Haha, somebody's just good.
What are you doing, you murderer?
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
Everyone knows you're a troublemaker.
Well, I've got myself in a few scrapes, but that doesn't make me a killer.
People who get in scrapes are the same ones who think nothing of stealing, and the ones who steal can kill. What are you doing here? Nearby a corpse? Nearby a murder?
You know we're in the middle of nowhere, right?
I'm traveling the province in the service of Sir Radzig Kabila.
Right. And I'm
We're in the middle of nowhere, buddy.
Chamberlain.
Like, I'm gonna kill you.
Liar. It was you. Who else would it be? And the gods will see for themselves anyway.
Right. Going down, buddy. You going down. Come on. Yep. F. No one would find. Oh, he's a traitor. Wow. Roshan. Oh, nice. Better sword. Or maybe not. Leather boots. Decorated shirt. And, yeah. Your body can just rot here. Bye. Okay. How close am I to... steal at least 5 Wyvern rocks. We could try to do this one again, but, yeah, so this is a field. I wanted to look to see if there's any, herbs. Now I'm over barren. Not by much, though. Oh, for 0.3, for God's sake. I can get rid of this bludgeon. Oh, okay, so this burger sword is better. Short sword. Hunting sword. Stab. Is there a reach? Okay, well. Yep, quite a bit of stolen goods that we should think about getting to our fence, which is... we haven't been to the fence in a long time. That would be... what's that? It wasn't that far. Huh. Where's the miller? Down here? It is down here. Wow, that's a long way. Okay, so the other one's here. Jeez. Okay. Hopefully we can find another, another, fence up north. Gotta be one. Maybe we can go down this way after. Okay, let's look around. I think we're not, okay, we're burdened. Hopefully we can find some belladonna. Don't know if it's gonna be like super evident. Is it like a tall flower? Small flower? Sage? Not any of that. Alchemy is gonna be huge in this game. St. John's wort. I think I have a couple of those. Pick that up. Luckily they don't deteriorate. Thank God. Not seeing any other flowers. This looks like a great place to gather herbs, though. Poppy up there. This is tulips. Sage. Poppy. Come on. We just have to find it once. Once we find it once, then we'll know really what to look for. Found anything? Grave. Devil's Furrow? That sounds ominous. An open grave. Well, can't find anything. I guess we'll keep our eyes open. Eyes peeled. For that plant. Just like the red flower. I almost feel like going back to get a screenshot of it. I haven't seen any red other than the poppy seeds. Poppy flower, whatever. Ooh, this herbs pears. This another one that was poison. Really want to be able to make the save your schnapps. We're running back to the old lady. So we have a choice. For what's next, we could either go find those ladies, and they're all gonna be high as a kite, so we can go find out where they are. Here they are. C, B, A. Okay, so those are the three ladies, I'm assuming. So we can go find those druggies, and we might have a chance of actually finding the Limpy guy at the same time. Or we can come down here and try to steal these uniforms again, or steal a key from the armory, for the armory. Lots of stuff to steal. I have to get rid of all this stolen goods. We also have to report back. I mean, we have a horse now, so it might be not that bad to come all the way down here. Why not? Why not? Let's just go all the way down there, sell our stuff. It's actually the other one that gives us better pricing anyway. So the other guy is here. Closest place to go be, yeah, not bad. This could be closer. Straight down. Or run across here. Yeah, that. Maybe we can get some bandits. Probably not. We're going along normal roads. Get some money, get better gear. Oh. Don't interfere. What is it? Hold up. Chance 55. Don't interfere in it. Or watch the battle and interfere at the right time. Chance 100%. E. Oh. This is not my enemy. Gotta be bandits? These guys are bandits, right? Bandit. Okay. Running away from me. Oh, someone's hitting me, right? Oh, okay.
Come here.
God damn it, the freaking archer's killing me. Oh, for God's sakes. You're unconscious. Sneak attack. I tried to tackle it, I'm not sure why it didn't work. I ran right behind him and he kind of like bounced backwards instead of being thrown to the ground. How far away is this? Jesus, boy. This save system is very annoying. Okay, well now that we know we can make some, I guess we can talk to this guy, right?
Jesus
Yes,
Christ
yes.
be praised.
I see you know how to. I wouldn't have.
Okay, so I got the quest. Let's get out of here. There he is. Yeah, the combat system is pretty clunky. I'm just hoping that we get the hang of it, and then it doesn't become much of a problem. Should go check out for that corpse again. Since we got some good equipment from there. And we'll do the same thing, we'll head down to sell the equipment. That body should still be up here. Flowers. Lots of deer. Horsing around, yeah. These are poppy. Still keeping an eye out for that flower. Okay, so we were right here when we found that body, just north of us. Devil's Furrow. Right over here. And oh, cool! It's I guess it's a one of those like generated events because the body's not here anymore. Neat. That's good to know. Good to know that as you play, there's little events like that get generated. I like it. Alright, so where are we going? Going slightly towards here. I'm gonna stick on the road, see what we find. That's true, we have equipment on the horse as well that we can sell. But I definitely want to get to a trader. Lovely place. So if we get accosted by bandits, we're very ill-equipped to, as we saw, to handle conflict. Unless we get the drop on somebody, but... The burnt structure up there. Some boars. Wee. Oh, it's just a fire. Ooh, camp. Is this on the map? It's sort of on the map. The clearing. Hopefully these aren't enemies. Woodcutter.
Good day.
You're a trader somewhere.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Botabo, the pond keeper, is your man. He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him.
Is Kingdom Come Deliverance just for PC or have the Xbox and PC? versions. They do have a Xbox and PC version, though I don't believe they are out yet. How's food doing? I'm not gonna eat yet. Okay, let's head to the wood lady. We'll skip through her dialogue quickly, just to get the same. To get the same quest progress, and we'll go check out the belladonna flower again. Make sure that we can identify it properly. Flowers.
I've come from the priest.
Me?
Don't you know that witches...
There's no... I... Love, you see...
What kind of... Will you give me the...
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris. Both quite poison.
Herb Paris we have, so maybe we can make some poison out of that.
So why did you give them the...
Their
plea? And why you... What did they want? I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need...
Okay, let's see if we can she can give us some training.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Are you serious? You want me to teach you after what you did here?
What? I didn't. I helped you, you dumb bitch. Seriously. Fire pit. Okay, so let's see if we can do something. So there's no other recipes here. We can go to the herbs and check out belladonna. Okay. There's this weird red flower. Take a screenshot. Although hopefully I can find it soon. Alchemy. Oh. Alright. And she said the herb Paris is poisonous. Oh, right here. Yep. Reduce stamina, reduce slower health, ill vibes, stale, blah blah blah. Is poisonous, induces nausea and sleep. Okay, so herbs Paris. Let's just try to do something with herbs Paris then. So we go into inventory and pick. Yes, we have no belladonna. Herbs Paris. Select. There's nothing else. Tells me where it's found. It's kind of cool, but doesn't tell me what it does. Okay. There. And I grab foot. Wine, water. Use the water. A little odd animation there was coming out of my elbow. Still. And bellows is Q. That's boiling. And take herbs Paris. And put one in here. And wait a turn or so. Keep that boiling. Alright, and now sand glass. Okay, cool, there's a shortcut key. So let's see if we make anything. Failed. All right then. That's not gonna work. Just taking a simple poisonous ingredient and put it in water, boiled water, does not make a potion. You've learned something. All right, let's head down to. You have memory. You memorize everything. You don't have the herbs tab menu to show you again. Yeah, exactly. No, it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to discovering more alchemy. There's another town with an alchemist as well. So we took a screenshot of the Belladonna. We'll hopefully be able to find that later on. And let us go down to Talberg and sell what we can from our horse and ourselves. Get a bit of money, maybe some equipment. Philosopher's Stone and Homunculus. Yeah. I don't think it's level 1. That might be level 99. Maybe. Oh yeah, there's like no trader here. Let's see if we can't get those. God, we tried to steal these 5 Wafen rocks from the Talberg Armor. Hard to figure out. Okay, so A. Gotta figure out where this armory. Looks like it's right here. Private place. Crest. Shield crest. Horseshoe. This ladder. Around, right? Get the friggin' arrow. All the arrows I can get. Wait. Stealing. How's this bow? Villager's ash bow. Take it. And what is this one? There's hazel bow. These guys gotta be in poor shape once the next attack. They're not gonna have any weapons to defend themselves. Oh, more. Oh, no. Sweet, all these arrows. I thought. And like, we haven't gotten many arrows left. Okay, so we have a hard and a heart. And they're probably in these chests. Which is why we have a secondary optional to get the keys from Talberg, but that means that we have to pickpocket him. I have a bed here, so let's go sleep in the bed and save my progress, and we can give it a shot. I mean, why not, right? We're gonna get caught? Probably. But I can stop crying around. A rogue. Oh, definitely. Like, that's why I'm going for the sweet talking stealth assassin. My bed's right here. Sleep an hour, save. Try to pickpocket the guard. Might be a good idea to try to pickpocket at night. Probably a good idea. And you're right about the ruining the experience if you watch a tutorial. Like, I realize that I'm live streaming and like it's a little bit longer experience by me trying to figure all this out on my own. But I really did not want to watch any type of how-to video at all. I watched somebody do a simple alchemy potion, so I know how that interface worked. But the rest of it, like, I don't know you know, all the recipes and stuff like that. I don't want to go through the wiki. Okay, so this bee guy is somewhere above me. I guess. Wait. Maybe he's in here. Let's go check up there. I'm walking around with all this stolen goods. I should probably put the stolen goods away. Ah, we saved it. Alright, so, now I'm like out. Maybe we can refine this. That brought me here. We might be able to walk around. I think he's on top of the ramparts. It's gonna be hard. Oh, maybe we should try to follow him and wait till he's sleeping. That's what we're gonna do. Just saw someone teaching how to be a blacksmith and make some swords. Just this. All the swords make our trash. Cool. I wanna make swords. Okay. Went around. There must be over here. Guard. Must be this guy. Guard. Oh yeah, it's this guard. He has the key. He has the key. He has the key. Alright. Should we knock him out? No. Probably a bad idea. Alright, let's try this out. Pickpocketing is probably the hardest thing ever in the game. I didn't do anything. Screwed. Hi. Oh yeah, okay. Load. Playing with the devil? 1020, yeah. Cut his legs, yeah. Honestly, I don't care about this town. It might be better just to knock him out. Take the key. We could try that. So he's up here. I think. Looks like he's still up there. Oops. Here. Move out of the way, you. Won't see me coming. And no one will know. Fuck it. Do it. Oh. I'm guessing that he's like stronger than I am. They're guards. Every time there's guards in a game, guards always are way stronger than we are. So I can't just knock them out. Can't wait to get the yeah, exactly.
No curva. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
What the hell was that?
This freaking combat system's awesome. Like I suck at it, but it's still awesome. I can't do anything. Okay, so let's just load the game. Obviously, that's not gonna work. I think we just suck at pickpocketing too much. Still, we have to practice on sleeping people. Oh, and okay, the third way we wanted to do this is by following him. So let's sit down somewhere and read. Oh, we don't have any read left. Okay, let's sleep till. How's our food? Nourishment's not bad. Let's sleep till night and see, because he's on duty now, so that means he's not going to be on duty tonight. I can't attack him from behind. It doesn't do anything. Like it'll hit him once and then he'll turn around and kill me. I don't have the perk yet, so if you look at the skills in stealth, here, stealth kill allows you to kill from the stealth. You have to if you have a dagger. So I have to get jeez, another 3 levels. You read the book. On stealth. Lockpick. Yeah. Okay. Just gotta get more stealth stuff. Pick more locks. And choke, like knock people out. All right. So let's sleep until tonight, and we'll see if we can't figure out where he sleeps. In the barracks somewhere. I love the fact that there's like there's so many ways to tackle a single quest. Like we saw, we could have pickpocketed them. Well, we have to pickpocket them, but it's going to be a lot easier to pickpocket people when they're sleeping. So now the game will save again, so we'll at least be able to kind of reload if that doesn't work. Figure this out. We'll try a couple more times, and if we see that like it's just not practical at our skill level, then we will move on to other things. We'll go down to the fence and get some money, get us a better sword. Torch here. How do we get out of here? This door. Alright, where's this dude? B. Oh, the rampart tonight. Crap. He's obviously not sleeping. Let's wait another 2 hours. He's asleep eventually. Every NPC in this game has like a kind of a 24-hour cycle. I hate how it slows down the last hour. I don't know why it does that. Let's see something soon. Should be able to find something in the kitchen. Come on. Okay. Looks like he's just right back with us. This is the kitchen. They're walking around with a torch. Sorry, ladies. Wondering, why are you walking with your bag? Be nice if just stay. Yeah. God. Knock out. He's fully armored. We're not gonna be able to knock him out. Okay, well we can try pickpocketing him. I know. Another hour. Got nothing to lose. Poison soup and give him. I can't even talk to him, so I can't give him anything. But it's a good idea. I like the way you think. Could poison the soup, then I'd be poisoning everybody, which in itself I don't mind. But okay, so screw it. Let's just go do something else, and then we'll rank up the skill. This quest will be easier. He catches me right away. And when I did the first stealth quest to actually learn how to lockpick, they actually did say you better practice, like you suck right now, so you better practice on you better practice on sleeping or unconscious people. Conscious? Yeah. Alright, so there's not really much we can do here other than that. So we don't have good enough lockpicking skills to get into the chests, and we don't have good enough pickpocketing skills to get into his pockets. So, let's see. Whatever. Let's be on our way. Go down all the way here, because I remember I put some stuff away in the chest that was stolen. Attack on the road. Run away or halt. Someone's attacking me, we're just gonna die again. So, run away.
What the fuck are you looking for here? I won't put up with the leg. Bring it on!
Just one guy. Cool. I don't know why. For once, it wasn't like a huge hard portion. Nothing else is worth healing. Dofus. That was fun. I think he dropped his bow though, didn't he? Something? Okay. Again, we're on our way. All the way down here. I'm guessing at night you get, like, there's a higher chance of getting accosted. Cool. Discovering new areas. Because I think we went around here last time. Nice. Made it here without. Didn't. I can now. Weapons. Anything stolen. I can move to horse. Oops, not this. Best bow, fish, villagers, ash. Oh, did I? 42. As opposed to, oh, that's I gave them my best bow. Move to inventory. 42. That's the one. Horse. Wow, nice. The horse can take 182. Sweet. This is stolen. Huh. We could also get our clothes mended and laundered. We have 200. We'll see afterwards. Rather get all this decorated. There we go. Alright, we have a chest here. All this is very expensive with those. Since we're here, probably good to sleep and save since it took us all the way down here. Just 1 hour. We're almost at dawn anyway. Now we're gonna go visit the fence. The other fence.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Grab the horse. Okay, so I think I have to get here. I have to go on foot. Or not foot, but I'm gonna mark it down. It's right here. I didn't know it was in the water. Can the horse swim?
wish I was able to swim.
That's another skill we could probably learn. Oh, God. Obviously, it was not the right way. I don't know the way. We'll stay on this side of the river. This horse. What the hell? Oh, we're on this little island. How the hell did we end up here? Road here. Bridge. There we go. Now we're on the main road. Roads are safe at night. Really? Then we can go down to Rate and get some decent equipment. Yeah, I'll also go to the blacksmith. Let's go check out the blacksmith. Maybe make some of our own equipment. But as the EOC said here, when you start being a blacksmith, all your stuff's probably crap. But whoa, don't go in the water. I remember the grave. That's about a little bit more than halfway. Pretty quick with the horse. A lot of bushes in my face. Alright. Hopefully he'll answer us at night. Otherwise, we'll wait. Fine. Where are ya? Where are ya? Oh, they're here. Oh no.
Be a bit more.
Okay. Alright. So one thing I learned from this game, millers are people that
Good
I don't
health
trust.
to you. I've got some goods here. Who's
All right.
Okay, all I have on me right now is, so it looks like I have to transfer to the horse. There we go. No, I can't move.
I've got some goods here. Who's
All right.
What the heck's going on? Oh, that's what I can spell and buy. Okay. It. Alright, he only has. Oh, nice. 1.3k. Nice. Nice. Crap. Crap. Probably keep that. One torch. Best one. The clothes that I believe I could make some more money on. Decorated riding boots. Oh, that's actually really good if I can get them repaired. Huh. Okay. Fancy shirt. I do want to get dressed up. Oops. What did I just say? Add to basket. No. Contrary. Let's get dressed with those things we want to keep first. Then. No, I definitely don't want. Okay, so I want fancy shirt. I want. Gloves. Sell those. Hunting boots. We have better boots ready, and we have our light padded. Oh, Nobleman's red. Charisma 15, as opposed to fashionable blue. That's what I was wearing before. Charisma 14. Okay, so these are better. Padded hoses. Oh, these are okay. Cool. I guess it's good to wear more. Charisma 9. Added coif. Get rid of bracers. We can sell those. Quiet dark shoes. I can't get rid of those. Those are awesome. Charisma 16. Seriously? Does it have any? It has. Well, I mean, I don't have anything else to wear. Sturdy Gamberson 9. Those two. This body garment. This fancy shirt. Can't get too bogged down. I can't wear these. These are dresses. Okay, so anything I'm not wearing, basically I can sell. Alright, let's see how much money I can get.
I've got some goods here whose owners might
It looks funny with a turban.
Right. Let's see
Not really
what we
turban,
can do about that.
Coif. Selling. Again, don't be a dink. Sell. Hunting, yes. Light padded. Noble shoes. 2. Flippers. 30. Even those better armor. And these 2 there. Right, $500. And I haven't even negotiated. So, bludgeon. Okay, we don't have anything equipped yet, but this is the best sword I got, which is pathetic. Sell that. And this is the highest one, so I want to sell these. And this one. Alright. Now we can keep all these weird arrows, I suppose. Poor quality arrows. Tournament arrow, I only have 4, but... Alright. Anything else? Broken arrow. Probably not worth anything. I've read this completely, so I can sell those now. Probably better place to sell somewhere else. Okay. See what we can negotiate.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Are we agreed?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Into the bastard.
Aye,
Cool.
that would do it.
620 gold, which pushes a hefty 823. We got plenty of money to get. Gotta get our clothes cleaned up. Why didn't I sell the 100 clothes? Guess it was not stolen. Probably just. Okay, we can go back into that and see what he has to sell to us. Well, we might have some good stealth stuff.
God be with you.
I've got some goods here whose...
All right.
Oh crap, yes, all our stuff now. Do I have any lockpicks? I don't. That's why I couldn't do it. Okay. I don't think I need 20, but 10 good. It's like, god damn it. Okay. Definitely haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Are we agreed?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal.
He met me in the middle. Fine.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Okay. So, I have a little bit less now, 688, because we need the lockpicks. But, now, we're good to go town. Let's go to Ratte. We can go to this gate. It'll be sunrise. Oh, back on the road. Crap. I didn't save it. Well, I saved it just before going there. It's gonna be kind of annoying if we die. Scout, 100%. What the heck? I just gotta jump out and attack me?
Hold it right there! Drop your weapon! You're dead! Is that all you got?
God's sakes. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got this crappy burger sword. Need a freaking torch. Alright, so. Oh, stop doing that! Go! Freaking get out of there! Alright. Just one guy.
Got weak at the knees, have you? Ah!
F. No one can be left alive. Nice. Or hide. Gosh. Dagger's always good. Hunter stuff's good. Deer hide. Marigold. And the rest of it's crap. Face off. Bring deer's hide. Oh. Cool. Deerskin to the courier. Which was close to here actually. That was this guy. I think. Yeah, we can go talk to him. If that did it. I think that is him. Wanted a deer hide or like a big normal one. He was willing to pay me, so. Oh, put away my sword. That's over. Could have. I guess I could have the horse a little longer. Still on the lookout for the. I don't even remember the name of the flower, but whatever. That poisonous one we're looking for. You have to eat soon, 61. Oh, crap. Went too far. I'm not gonna be able to get out of here, am I? Oh, this is the wash. Okay, well, actually, we have to do this too. How do you open, lady? Oh, there we go. I don't want to want about Rate. Come on. Oh, she. Use the bathhouse services.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
Launder my clothes and heal my wound. Sure.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds.
As
we can haggle a little bit.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much?
Maybe like, I don't know, 27.
Agree?
That's not enough.
Okay, perfect. She meets me in the middle.
You won't regret spending the money. I
And it works on our speech skill, so. There we go. She fed us. Our energy is max, our health is max, and our clothes are clean. So we don't have any other blood. We just splattered all over ourselves. And I don't think they mend the clothes. No, see, you have to get our clothes mended. So we're all spotty. I don't know how to clean the sword. I'm gonna roll it around in the mud and get all dirty again. But it's good to take periodic baths and clean your clothes, because like people react to you differently. I don't think this is where. It's not at all where I remember having. I know this is a tanner, but I don't think it's the tanner that I was looking. So let us go to town. Go to the blacksmith.
Stop right there. I have to search you.
Sir, wait.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't have any stolen goods.
What? Orders of his lordship.
Don't bother me with this. Crap.
I'm here on important bit.
You're the one holding.
Oh, come on then.
That didn't hurt a bit, now did it? Carry on.
So did he get my bow? No. And all my clothes are still there. So, yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Ooh, we have some money. Let's go check out. I actually buy some armor, swords. See what the game has to offer.
Jesus, what do you want from me now?
Does he not like us? Ooh, really doesn't like us. Okay. A sword called Assassin. Longsword. Longsword with blade forged from slashing blows. Increase weight of longsword. Ensure clean cut. And armor. Although blocking enemies' blows will dull the blade, so attacks best form of defense. Kidoki. 52, so it's like a whole 10 points better than what I have now. Yeah, 43. Cleaver. Where's the hunting sword? Cox. Wow. Can I use this one? Can. Minimum strength 2. Wow, now. And it's only 244. This seems like a pretty good buy. Except that I hates me. Okay. Master sword. Merchant sword 49. Looks like this. Oh, saving grace 52. Bull slicer. This longsword. Oh, minimum strength 6. Okay, so I'm not gonna buy that. Oops. Back. Stalwart. Cool. Looks like we are getting the best. Got this dagger just sitting in our thing. Oh, and I can't even use this yet, so I might as well sell this too. Okay. Because like you're supposed to use these big mace things. Two-handed maces? Yes, I think there are. Alright, so 230. Let us haggle the price, even though he doesn't like us. Maybe lower it a bit.
Let's talk about the price.
Okay, so he still likes us, I guess, enough to... I don't want to insult him either.
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
So he, again, more or less in the middle, and he doesn't like me, so I'm not going to push my luck.
Well,
awesome.
that's a
We have
decent
brand
price.
new sword. A long sword instead of a silly little, So... Asen, I like it. Awesome. We can sell this, I wonder why this is so expensive. It's a short sword. do? Maybe we should sell somewhere else. He didn't like it. Makes a big difference. This guy likes this fine.
What are you loitering here for?
Oh,
Get
I
lost.
guess my
What is it? Are you serious?
oh, I guess my reputation. Let's see here. Player reputation. We are in Ratai. Aha. So they hate me. Ratai traders, Ratai citizens really hate me. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some. This is the whole reputation system. We're not gonna get any good deals in Ratai. Sadly, that sucks. I'm guessing because I stole a bunch of stuff and then ran away. This game is great. Love it. I believe you can do like, well, you can either pay your reputation back. I think that's what he was asking me. Stuff is good.
Well, what do you want?
I don't need repairs. Guess I can see what he can trade, what he has to sell. I don't need shields. A kettle. Okay. A robber's sword. Cool. Sharp as a knife. A skill book on sharpening and honing. That'd be good. That'd be good. Skull cap is only 2. I mean, this looks like a bit more our style could be. Spade. Up a spade. 2 kettle hat. 7 armor, but 5. What is it? Solid horse, forged horseshoe for war horses, or armor. Okay. That's kind of neat. Just, armor horse. So, 4 for 4, or 10 for 4. It's like I'm selling rice. 3 for 6. Now, it looks kind of funny, but that is really pretty bad. We need to spend some money and get better equipment, so... Okay. I don't think I have anything really to sell. Guard poke. Loosens the tongue and lowers the inhibitions, increases speech for 10 minutes. See, that's not the kind of thing that I'm going to use, because I don't really know what I'm going to need speech for before I'm in there. We have to use that at some point. Berserker sword, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this crap. Freaking phone. Sorry about that. We have 5 marigold decoctions. Oh, they're only selling for 2. I guess this guy doesn't care about potions and stuff, so... Let us be on our way. Only $3 for a book. And obviously this is not the guy to sell the books to. Okay, so let's haggle a bit. See where we can get them.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally. I like this guy.
What about this?
Come now, just a... Finally, a
Good stuff.
reasonable sum.
Practice our speech skill at the same time. So this is much better, and yeah, okay. Nice. We're starting to look like a soldier. Dot. Let's. Ooh. It's cool. Less pressure. Angle. Am I gonna like ruin this? Probably not. Position. Wow! This is amazing! I have to push my spacebar in a rhythm. That's awesome. How am I supposed to know if I'm doing well? Okay, so T. Okay, if you want to maintain a bladed weapon, you have to save your repair kits, hone it yourself, and a grindstone, which you can find at every smithy. Just approach the grindstone, blah blah blah. Okay. The weapon must be honed along the whole length of the blade. You select which part using. Okay, sure, yeah, I did that. The blade must be held at the correct angle to the grindstone. If the angle is too shallow, the edge won't be sharpened. If it's too steep, you control the blade. You control the angle using this. You have to keep the grindstone turning using the base. You must also exert correct pressure to make sure to hone the edge at all. Pressing also depletes your stamina. Press, release. You recognize the correct honing by flying sparks, whereas black smoke coming from under the blade tells you you're damaging it. While home blade is sort of shiny. Oh, it's the texture. I get the game, but how am I supposed to flip it? There's no other controls here. Oh. Did I just like ruin my weapon? It's 100%, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Okay, we'll try it once we start using the blade. Why am I blade out? No, okay. Awesome, we have a new sword and much better armor. We're in a good spot. Oh, and you bring spurs. Huh. Built. Okay, boys, what are we doing now? What are we going to do now? Site, bathhouse. Now there's a quest giver. I would like to finish the quest we have. Go tell Captain Bernard you found out from Ginger. I think that's a really good idea. That. It's been like a week, and he's still just around here. Oh, this guy. What's over there? Yeah. Is that the Lord? What the hell? What's he doing here?
Lord above, what is it now?
Sir, I've been to Ujits, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Go tell Captain Bernard what you found from Ginger. Oh, crap. Crap, I went over his head. Damn it. That's annoying, because they put him right... They put him right at the friggin' top. They knew I was going to talk to him first. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Not doing a very good job being a courtly fellow. Okay, so now we have this somewhere there. Let's get on our way. Go visit those girls. Have a funny. Find out where the limping bandit is. Those girls are over here. Let me take a look at the lodgings first. Over here. Whole lot done. Should I talk to the priest? Since I talked to the lady, eh?
How are you?
Father, didn't I see... I wouldn't have expected that from a...
With a stick.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to retire.
Nice. I was hoping that there'd be another dialogue, okay, for the other quest, but okay. Nice. At least we have a clue now. Is the map update? Oh, it's right there. It's Le Bush. There's a sausage. Might as well go see those girls. Okay, so C first, B then A. It'd be funny. They're on like opiates. Opioids. closing in on the yeah, closing in on the limping guy. Finally finished that quest. I would have been looking around for a long time if I would have just gone on my own. Gee, working the field.
What are you doing there?
Hey, what are you up
People
to?
think I'm like velvet limp. Heard.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
I've been sent by the herb woman.
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
Damn it.
It can't have got any more dangerous since she sold it to us. Tell her we're ever so grateful for her concern, and goodbye.
I guess this is where I would take the bard portion. So 10 minutes. Okay, so we can take it just for the next one. Maybe we can convince her.
Who's there? What are you doing?
Maybe they do that because it's private property. Beep, 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 beep. She's in the house. Oh, here she is. Alright, so let's try this out. Eat.
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from
You heard that where?
the herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What is...
That's not the point. The ointment's dangerous, and the herb woman doesn't want you getting up to anything foolish.
Cool.
Thanks for the concern, but we're grown women. We're old enough to make our own choices, and what we do in the woods at night is no one's business but ours.
Follow the woman to the woods. Oh. Okay. Cool. Speech wins again. Alright, so I guess I probably don't have to. I don't have to look up the other one. And what time is it? We have plenty of time before nightfall, so let's go. This is the limpy guy.
What's the matter with you?
These quests are very interesting. Hello, Mr. Limp. What the heck? It's a mob. Murder.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter. This is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanish's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Jesus.
Sacre.
Sacre.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Someone wanted to silence a witness and make the statement all at once, methinks. Yeah, I think you're right, sir.
The parish priest here in Auschwitz, he's a peculiar sort of cleric. I noticed he's quite handy with a sword.
He is indeed. He's as hard as nails. More than once he's intervened in a brawl in the tavern and sat everyone on their asses. He's not to be taken lightly.
I doubt he acquired those skills at the seminary.
You know how it goes. The nobles send their youngest sons to study for the priesthood, and our parish priest has blue blood in him. He probably learned to fight at home before he went to university. That's how it goes with those aristocrats. But I heard something happened and he was roving the world for a while. I don't know what he got up to though.
Interesting.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like...
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up.
Right. That's all we got from him. Let's head in there. Maybe get a torch and see this better. Jesus. Hopefully it's just his guts and not his, junk. So it says here, Zrar. And easy.
Armor? Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday crofter. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Eat a dead man's stew pot. Don't mind if I do. Maybe we should talk to people while I have that still. Oh, crap! There's nobody here. Last door. If the guy hears me though, or up. Oh, good. Nice. Oh crap, we're over. Fine. Snaps. Jesus. Isn't that could have been used?
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job. What's Judas? Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. Judas? Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Why can't I talk to him? Okay then. Find out more about Limpy. Alright. Do it. Crap. Oh. Can transfer some of this stuff. Ordinary turret jacket. Transfer. Good. We still have extra speech, so I'm guessing we can't talk to them because we just stole something?
Well, joke all you like, but I heard it snowed in Sternberg only a week.
I guess not.
G'day.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I would...
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner.
Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
What else we get talking? It's also increasing our speech skill, so... Villager... Oh, that's the same guy, isn't it? Guy.
What the hell?
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name...
Sir Hanush,
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
he was a strange one. Always drinking.
What's there?
Have you noticed anything
I didn't see much of him lately. Not even in the...
Priest. Okay. Go through all these.
Do you know what
I don't think he...
And...
Do you know anyone
I really don't know.
Perfect, let's go to the church.
That's all. Thank you.
Maybe this will tie up with the priest story. That'd be kinda cool. No wonder we didn't see him in the tavern. He was freaking bleeding out.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish,
Very
boy.
insulting.
I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murder?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
there are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him. But if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
For God's sake.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the... If people believe the sanctity of...
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
No one escaped.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't...
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the
Give me
confession.
some time, I'll try to think of some way of helping you.
I'll tell you what. Suppose we talk it over in the evening.
Cup of good
in the
wine.
tavern. Over a cup of good wine.
All right.
All right then. And we also have to go to the evening, so we might as well get a room at the tavern and save all this stuff. I don't feel like doing it again.
God be with you.
Have you got a bed for the night?
All right. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right.
Again, I'm not haggling $2.
Here you are.
You all like it here.
Did we get a book? Sharp as a knife. Let's read. Let's go through the day of it. Study. Cool. And we're not tired anyway, so we'll just sleep an hour to save, and this is a book on what again? Oh yeah, pairing or sharpening blades. Level of maintenance. Awesome. Sleep. 1 hour. Hopefully the priest will still be there at midnight. One hour.
Hey!
You just stepped on somebody. closing the door in the customer's face. Not a very good thing.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovner. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Noel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed.
He's probably the worst actor in the whole game.
Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say.
But this is a bit more mysterious.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just...
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really...
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions, because if you do it once... If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
What do the common folk think?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them... In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Okay. How about preaching?
Thanks for the sermon. Oh, he's getting quite low.
What do you suppose? We haven't...
I'd say that's a good plan. I'm not moved by whatever.
Ah, that sounds like a...
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
New level in drinking. I've got a new level in drinking. Funny.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesnej smutek, do dnielno i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żył nesaje krak, už sejmoj svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich učit, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední den. Buďme se vámi a do rána slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu soudnej den, tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět. Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Seriously, you're gonna attack the bailiff?
Go and weaken.
Alright.
The peachy.
Alright. And... No, 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 come on.
You're dead. I'll slay you. Yeah.
Aha.
Come here, lily liver.
Oh, don't touch somebody I don't need to. Stay out of the way, people. Alright, and friggin' drunkenness. That's awesome.
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure.
Right, Henry. Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me?
Freaking
Step,
friends.
my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
That is awful.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Oh my god. Seriously.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
Well, this is a mature audience. I'll have to like update the
What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
I didn't know this was age restricted. I guess sex is not worse than not worth any of this blood and gore, so. Good morning. Look over the sheep. Hopefully he didn't do anything with the sheep. Alright, let's see. I believe we have something to help us. Cure light moves and dispel hangover effects. Eat. Alright. Okay. Within 1 minute, we'll cure light wounds. Sigma. What is this freaking?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell.
Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry.
And we have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
You see the first sermon this morning?
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Wait, before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Math! Oh shit, I have to say math. I gotta say math. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Sheesh, man. Craziness.
So all at once, the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me.
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell...
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's see.
Come on then, what's the holdup? No time to wait.
Alright. I'm gonna have to end it here now. Jeez. Speech. And like, take another one of these. Oh. What? Oh, no. Back. Go. See, we can get rid of these. Eat something.
Come on then.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream there, because I gotta get some bite to eat and check on some work, so 3.5 hours later. Thanks a lot for stopping in, guys. It's been fun. This game is awesome.